Beautiful mountains.
This is our last chance to use the internet. It's much better than by truck. Well, today we are trying something very new and different, and I'm excited and a little bit nervous. We're here in the Himalayas. It's really beautiful and great views, but we want to go a little bit deeper into the Himalayas, so we're going to try hitchhiking to Leh. It's about 423 kilometers from here, and so far we've already got 2 rides, which just took us about 20 kilometers or so. And now, yeah, we're going to see if we can get a little further. But who knows how far we're going to go and how long it's going to take to get there.
Usually, if you go directly, say 13 hours.
So maybe a lot more than that. All right, let's see. All right. Well, today has been quite the experience. So, oh, and it continues to be so. There we go. Lights back on. Yeah, so we decided to do our hitchhiking, and it worked pretty well, actually.
Yeah, our first hitchhike.
And I think we got a few different rides, and then we did get a truck, which is great because it was a lot of space in the truck, and the guy was really nice, and you know, he's just going all the way to Leh, so we don't have to worry about the next stop and all that. But
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a truck and it was pretty heavy, so he have like really driving slowly, safely.
yeah,
And we already spent 9 hours on the road.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, and all the way to Leh should be
according
by car.
according to Google Maps.
It's like 13 hours from the place from Manali. And yeah, it's taking long and start to get dark, so we needed to stop and rest.
Yeah. So this was supposed to be 3 hours from Manali, but it took us 9. So we have no idea how long it would take to actually get to Leh.
Yeah. Yeah, we get 3 hours stopped on the traffic because have a landslide. Landslide. And
so we decided to just stop for the night because the truck driver, he's going to sleep in his truck anyway, and we don't want to end up somewhere which, yeah, doesn't have electricity, for example, or whatever.
yeah.
So we just pulled off to the side of the road here in this little town and found this guest house.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Thousand. There's a light is happening, but
Yeah.
it's really comfy, hot water, spacious toilet, and it was just 1,000 rupee.
Yeah. So feel pretty good to stay here, and we decided to just stay and then head to Leh in the morning. And that's when we found out about what's happening in Leh right now.
Yeah. So we are actually now volunteering, and our host just sent a message to check the news because probably Leh is all closed.
Yeah. So apparently there is a climate activist, a political activist, who's been marching towards Delhi for a number of reasons. We'll post a link to more information down below. But basically he was arrested by the police, and the protesters in Leh, in Ladakh, are responding by closing all the roads. So it's a good thing we're not in Leh already, because a lot of tourists are stuck there.
Yeah, and we already have our book out from India.
Our flight.
A flight booked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to not be stuck in Leh.
Yeah.
So kind of really good timing that we just got off the road and decided to stop here. And it's dark now, but the mountains here, even without going all the way to Ladakh, are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, it's already amazing, and we can see these like snow peaks on the mountain. The ride is really nice.
Yeah, one of the benefits of the slow ride as well is you can really take your time and enjoy the scenery.
Yeah, it's like a big track, and we are like a sleeper, like really resting and have this like front view. It's really nice. And I was thinking, I used to get car sick all the time, but because we have this like a big view and I'm sitting on the front, I feel pretty good this ride. I didn't feel sick at all.
Even with the windy roads.
Yeah.
So we have to figure out what we're gonna do. We're gonna wake up in the morning and see what the view is like here, and it's probably gonna be really beautiful.
Maybe we can go a little more closer to Ladakh to see more mountains.
Yeah, there's a couple places that aren't all the way to Leh, which we might be able to get a ride to, but we have no idea what the situation is going to be like on the road. So all of that is up in the air right now. But instead, for tonight, we're just going to rest and maybe get some food and enjoy our little guest house.
Really happy to do hitchhike.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. People is really nice.
Yeah. So it's a good experience. We're going to try it a little more tomorrow and see how far we go, and probably going to hitchhike all the way back as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, see you in the morning. Good morning. We started off early, got our first ride.
It was very fast. It was like less than 10 minutes out and we could get a ride. It's really nice.
So now we are on our way to Zanskar, Darcha on this ride, and we're gonna see if we can get a ride up into the mountains, but there's not a lot of people going that way, so who knows. Well, regardless, the view from here is amazing.
Beautiful mountains, Himalayas. Wow. So quiet too.
We are here fixing the front windshield of the truck. There's a bit of a rock damage, so we're gonna fix it up and keep moving. We are here at the border now, and in Ladakh they have a different system of SIM cards. So our SIM cards aren't going to work. Not that we have a lot of cell signal anyway, but from here this is our last chance to use the internet. Anything like that. The border is right over there. Whew, it's a little cold. we've arrived at what I think is going to be our final destination for this little journey. We're in Sarchu, which is right next to the border between Mountains of Ladakh and Ladakh. And it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And according to our maps, even if we have a fast car, we're not going to make it to Leh by the end of the day. So with a truck, that'll be even longer. So, and Leh is closed down. Yeah. So, at least we are surrounded by these beautiful mountains. So, we get to experience a little of what it's like to be up in Ladakh, even if we're just touching it. And then we're going to head back down to Manali. So, yeah, we're going to try and look for another ride. And the truck drivers have been really nice, but they go very slowly. So, if we can, we're going to see if we can find a ride with a normal car. But so far, a lot of those cars have been really full. So we'll see. Hopefully, we'll get to Manali tonight. If not, we'll stop somewhere else along the way and explore a little more. Well, we got pretty lucky, and in Sarchu, we found a couple guys who are gonna give us a ride back, hopefully all the way to Manali, depending on time, and if not, at least pretty close. So we just took a stop here at the highest point. This is the pass. We are at about, well, 16,000 feet right now, and it is gorgeous here. We've already passed up this way, but it took about 2 hours, maybe more, to get from here to where we stopped, and just now it took only like half an hour driving in a car, so it's much better than by truck.
So when everybody starts searching, because of India high population, so you will get good number.
Well, as you can see, we're back here in Soil Mansion. We've already been here for a few days, but we were really tired after our trip, so we just decided to rest for the rest of that day. Overall, though, even though we didn't make it all the way to Leh, our trip was, I consider, a success. We saw a lot of the Himalayas, saw a little bit of the culture there, and met a lot of interesting people along the way.
Yeah, our fast hitchhike was success.
Yeah, I think so.
And we're excited to try hitchhike more around the world.
I think now that we've have a taste of it, we know a little bit more of what to expect and can prepare for it and hopefully, yeah, try it in some more interesting places.
Yeah.
Although we have to be careful about slow trucks.
Yeah, we learned that.
But we still have one more destination here in India. We are on our way to, finally, the capital, Delhi. So stick around for that video, and in the meantime, thank you for watching, and
see you at our next destination.
ciao.
Ciao.